What is going on, everybody? This is Solar Gaming here, coming back at you with another video. This one is actually not going to be about D2. I realize that a lot of my fans aren't just D2 fans, they are Apex subscribers and other game genres, so I want it to be known that my channel is not just about Destiny at all. I don't want it to be centered on that. Just know that I am a pretty avid Destiny player because I have played for a long time. That is not what today's video is about, though. Today's video is about Apex Legends. Why I quit, why a lot of other players quit, how they can revive this game and make it a little bit more incentive for players to come back. So that's what today's video is about. Let's dive right into it. So why did I quit Apex? This was a long journey when Apex first came out. I want to let it be known that I got to rank 100 fairly quickly, as people would probably say, around 2 weeks or so. I held top 10 lifeline in the world for quite a long time on PS4, actually. I was ranked 4 in the world for lifeline kills and damage for about 3 weeks before I started going gradually down on the ranking list. Of course, that number is severely higher now, in the thousands, because, you know, I quit playing for a whole season and pretty much indefinitely. With that being said, I'm not here to showboat or anything like that. That's just for me to show you guys that I was a pretty avid player, and I had a good reason to quit if I played that much. I loved this game when it first came out. I played it every single day from, you know, when I woke up to eating at night, going to sleep, waking up, grinding it till I slept again. You know, it seemed like each game ran smoother than most BRs I'd played before. I wasn't raging on it as much as the other BRs, and every time I died there was a reason, and I saw that reason to improve myself even better, which a lot of games you can't find that. And so I knew this game was a good one from the get-go. With that being said, the main issue at its core wasn't necessarily the gameplay itself. I think the gameplay is good. The thing Respawn kind of messed up on was the outside influences that go into a game like a BR. Like Fortnite, for example, the game itself isn't necessarily changing in a whole. They're changing little aspects here and there that can revolve around a minor change in everyday gameplay. And I think that Apex kind of missed that mark a little bit. And we saw a big chunk of that happen in Season 1, or Vanilla, most people would say. What I'm talking about is, you know, the minor changes to the map, whether it's in the shop or the Battle Pass, Legends. Those are the little things that kind of alter gameplay a little bit. But in return, gives a whole lot more incentive for a player to keep playing your game. Incentive doesn't have to be a huge thing. It can be a little thing, and that's all it takes for somebody to say, all right, I'm going to play one more game, try and get this done. Little things like that, little milestones, is what keeps players grinding. It's a system that gaming's had for years, and a lot of these companies are leaving that out because they think BR is the only thing they need in their game. And that's just not the case. The gameplay itself is great, but you need other influences that are going to catch players' incentive to keep playing. With that being said, some of the key aspects that they missed, number one being the legends. I think they should have gone the siege route, really. I think instead of bringing out one legend, you know, every season, they should have amped it to at least 3. I think 3 would have been a great number to keep players active with playing legends. The big problem with having one legend a season, and most of you guys know this because you've been a part of this, one legend, everybody's going to want to play it. And so every match you play when that character comes out the first week, you don't really get that first week practice as much as you want to. And I think that's a big problem. You know, we saw it with Watson, we saw it with Octane. Everybody wanted to play these two players when they first came out. And so you didn't get as much practice as you might have wanted. So that's a big problem. I think moving it up to 3 every season would be a better move. I think Siege puts out 2 or 4 every season, so it's not that far off. I think it's definitely achievable, and it's something that they should strive for in the future if they're looking to further invest players' involvement with this game. Second thing being the guns, the gun metas. I was really disappointed when they nerfed Wingman, because For PC, it might have been the move, but for console, I don't think so. I think for console, Wingman was fairly balanced. I think it really made the games move quicker. Having Wingman be their best gun wasn't a bad thing. You're always going to have the best gun. Okay, that's never not that's never not going to be a thing. Game companies need to understand overpowered guns a lot of the times aren't overpowered. It's just because they stand up above the rest a little bit to make it better, and that's why you see that gun pop out the most on the kill feed. That's simply the reason. It's not anything else. It's not this huge, theory behind it. Literally, it's a little bit better than all the other guns, and that's why you see more players using the weapon. That's it. So game companies take that as, oh, we need to nerf this gun. It's so much better than every other one. Then you have this constant problem of guns being too weak, and I think we're starting to see that, which you don't want in a game. You want to feel powerful. You want to have those guns where you're like, yes, fucking Wingman, let's get it. And slightly every season, I think you're going to see that tick down with the route Apex is taking, or Respawn, I should say. Even if somebody wanted to call me out and say, what are the two best guns right now, then I would quickly jump at them and I'd say R3, R99, longbow. Who's going to disagree with me? Seriously, if you're in the comments and you disagree with that, tell me. 90% of you aren't, though, because that's just the fact. If you see, or I should say alternator with disruption rounds. Don't comment yet. Okay, I fucking caught myself. I put that above R99. But any of those four guns, alternator, R99, longbow, tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me if I'm wrong. What other gun are you going to take in a battle? Alright, enough of that, though. Last thing I want to talk about was the battle pass and the store. Store is going to be a big one, so I wanted to save this one for last. Alright, I got a big issue with this. Okay, so the battle pass. This is another touchy subject for some people. Okay. Let me just get this straight out of the way. The battle pass fucking sucks every season. Okay? Yeah, the season 2 battle pass might be a little bit better than season 1. Maybe a little bit. But why do the battle passes suck? Everybody's like, oh, it's because of the Havoc skin. Let's be real here. Tier 100 Havoc skin, that's pretty ass. Let's be real, alright? It's ass, I know. But that's not the main issue on why the battle pass sucks. Ass. I'm going to say ass a lot here. The reason the battle pass sucks is because you don't have enough player cosmetics. What I mean by that is skins with legends, guns, fuck wallpapers, fuck music. We don't care about any of that shit. No one does. Who cares if they have a Gibby, a Gibraltar on their screen versus a Jellybane? No one cares, man. Literally. If you want players to buy your battle pass, start putting in more cool cosmetics that have to do with how they actually look in game, because that's what they're going to be using for most of the time that they're playing. The wallpaper, that's 2 seconds. No one gives a shit. Take notes. Fortnite, what's their biggest sold product? And why do the battle passes sell really well? Tier 100, the mid tiers, all of them have sick loadouts for player cosmetics, and it's just so simple. It's so simple. Small money, great looks, microtransactions. It makes sense. That is what they're missing in the battle pass. Not any of look at this, man. Watson music. Oh yeah. Season 2 wins is Octane. No one cares, man. Give us cosmetics to make us look cooler. Alright. I'm getting dry mouth from talking so much. I should have brought a water up here. Okay, this part is very... I gotta calm myself down a little bit for this. $20 for this, man. Oh my god, I couldn't calm myself. Respawn, EA, guys, please listen to me. No one, man. Maybe 1% of the population is gonna pay $20 for weapon skins, man. For fucking character skins. Okay, maybe Fortnite would be able to get away with it because, Their player population is so huge, and they've gave away free battle pass. They give away free stuff pretty much every single week, and are constantly changing their game. So I don't blame them if they sell 1 or 2 skins for $20. Literally, you know, look, they had to boop this down. They had to boop that down to a solid. What is that? Yeah, look at this. Look. 1350, right? 1350 coins. People will be like, oh well, they lowered the price so it's not $20 anymore. You're fucking wrong, because you can't buy 1350 with $10. You would have to buy this twice or get the 20. So literally, if we go back to the store here, the same thing with this one. Literally, if you want anything on this page, you're going to have to pay $20. Anything. And that's just absurd to me. Like, a fucking weapon skin, man. Like, this is not worth $20, man. Not worth $20 at all. They need to drop these prices down to like $5 to $10 for the weapon skins, man. That's being generous, if you're asking me. Okay? Like, come on, man. $20 for this piece of shit. $20. Alright, well, there's enough said about that. I have a whole series pretty much about microtransactions with their involvement with games and how it's toxic, so I don't really want to get too into that. I think that's pretty much it for the video as far as why I quit Apex. So this next portion is going to be about how they can fix it. Well, I've already described how they can fix the aspects of the Battle Pass and the Legends. I think the other step forward past that would be changing their game a little bit more. Map design is kind of a touchy subject because we saw what happened with PUBG, and I'm not too sure how I feel about that anymore, because you make a whole new map. Players don't like that because they're used to the old one. They know how to move around the map better. And so altering the map too much isn't a good thing, but at the same time leaving it too much the same is a bad thing. So you need to get a little median there, to where you can change it a little bit, players can adjust very quickly, and move on with their gameplay. We don't really see Apex doing that too much. They just threw a big-ass dinosaur in the middle and called it remade. So I don't think that's that's a huge change or a minor change. I think they just went for the throw the big shit in the middle and call it different. So maybe a little bit more change towards each area of the map and the weapon system. Maybe buff a couple weapons to kill faster, change a little bit of the headshot damage with certain guns, and I think you might have a better, smoother gameplay for most players. I think that's the final product that or the final step, I should say, into making this game a complete product and a better incentive for players to keep playing. That's been about it, though, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Whether my thoughts and opinions are completely wrong or you think differently. I don't bash against anything. If you love this game, that's great. I'm not going to take that from you. If you do, put down what you like about it down below. With that being said, I am going to be going to college in a couple weeks, so content's going to slow down a bit. If you do want me to invest in any games towards the summer or the fall, let me know down in the comments and I will give them a look. With that being said, though, guys, this has been Slower Gaming. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. Peace out.